Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's back to school night, and it is showtime. Hi guys, back again. I want to give this another shot. Liked it before. Just feeling like changing things up a little, you know. Relaxed. I'm just relaxed. I'm a chill guy, you know. Architecture style. Room keywords that has more skewed and interior than other sets, resulting in more irregular schools. We'll go wonky. We'll go with wonky. Starting conditions. Always available. Faction available. Terrain. Hills. Flat. Hilly. Oh, we'll go flat. We'll just start with the default. I get to give it a name? Because I have one in mind. Asylum of the Dragon Cavern. Not pants. Lenses, frontistery of the fantastique. I think I like it. The lens frontistery, yeah. Oh, nope. Too long. Well, don't give me this much space if I can't use it all. Can't I get rid of Vivian? I think I can. And become Lens. Alright, these are... So let's see, we have Alice, who is a wolfkin. Ursula. That's a very hirsute looking Ursula, I must say. And Hans. Very feminine looking Hans. Vivified. Let's see. I'm thinking. That's air magic. Poppy is a human. Into lightning. It has 2 dark. Alright, now we're talking. I definitely want someone with some dark skills. Air magic. Yeah, we definitely want someone who's got some fire. Isadora. Doesn't look like an Isadora. Looks like fat body to me. Oh, and we need Hans. Definitely has to be a wolf type. There we go. Catherine, no. Oh, we got a couple of fire mages. Let's give him a different speciality, shall we? Want to go dark with him? Tempting. Let's go dark. Lone wolf. Dark and scary. He's not fire. I guess his secondary is fire. That's fine. So we have fire and darkness, and a little bit of darkness, and some nature, and mostly lightning. All right, we have to perform the ritual to repel fog. Nice work, me. Said many different kinds of me. Poppy now likes being outdoors. Alright, everyone's idle. Try to remember how we play. Chop a tree, mine stone, harvest gut berries. Alright. Oh, Fat Body is going to be harvesting some gut berries. Lone Wolf. Chopping down a tree. And Poppy. Harvesting rock. Go. Vivian. What do we know about Vivian? The mage sheep. Me, man. School relic, and that is me as well. Harvest more gut berries, you lazy lump. God, do I have to tell these people everything? Alright, pause. We will enclose a room and build 2 entrances to a room. Did I not pause? Alright, build a room. Need more wood. Chop. Need rather a lot more wood. Okay, come over here then. And Lens has started building the doors. Good doors make good walls. Pretty sure that's like the old statement. We did need another door. There. Then we built walls. Get back going. Come on, get back to work, you lazy slugs. Doesn't look like that actually successfully created the plan of walls. extra level on top? Because we need the floors to be even going across. And, you know, these things matter in architecture. No, it looks like we did not. Oh, we did. There we go. We have idle staff. Oh, come on. Who's idle? Alright, Lone Wolf is making stuff. We have 2 idle staff. We cannot have any idle staff. That's just not... That is not satisfactory, Poppy. Where are you? Poppy? More choppy. That buddy? You at? Buddy? Good. Everybody get back to work now. Waiting for why do you mean waiting for classes? I gave you orders, fat body. Oh, we need more stone. Sorry, fat body, that's what we need. You're actually working on. Rocks. Poppy. How about you go ahead and grab some more gutberry vines then? It's so hard getting these people to pay attention to what they're supposed to be doing. Where's he going? Oh, he was low on mana. Okay, that's fine then. We have 2 idle staff. Why are you idle? How can it be idle here? Poppy? We're going to pause. And we're going to go over to schedule priority. Who is on building? Let's see, research on build. That's construct. Is that the same thing? Build. Yes, it is. All right. And let's see. Poppy needs a new name. We'll name Poppy Faye. She hasn't been around a while, but still. I gave priority to people. Why are they freaking idle? I gave him direct orders. There are no tasks to work. We've got to build things. Right. Wolf, he's down below. We evidently need more rocks, though. Wolf. Faye is sitting on her hiney doing nothing. Why are they not building? I do not understand. Did I not give the appropriate orders? Evidently. The answer is no. But I've sworn that I had. Alright, there we go. Finally, we're getting our shit together. Pardon my French? Whatever language that was. Let's see. Next up, we need to build floor. More stone. Okay, need more stone. Okay. By whichever gods you worship, we shall have stone. Having one enclosed. You guys can do it. I have faith in you. We have to assemble a gruel pot, which sounds really quite good. We need iron. For that, we will need to go fight. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Furniture. Nice. Lighting wouldn't hurt. I don't have any viscera. Somebody's got to do a little rat hunting. What time is it? It's getting a bit late, so we will look to having our first fight, which will give us to fight. Get some iron. Alright, miasma. Total damage 30. Attacks all enemies. Sweep, total damage 100. I like the sound of that. And a crit does 10 to us. Targeted ally regains an equal amount of mana, so that's a mana. Spell. guaranteed critical hit on their next attack. Let's get that down. Lone Wolf damaged himself a little bit. Don't have enough iron for the gruel pot yet, sadly. And we also need viscera. We have a couple people who need medical rest. Faye should not be one of them, so she can get us some viscera. Assemble a medical bed. Ah, yes. We want a medical bed. Phoenix flower and ice petal for that. Phoenix flower is ice petal. Ice flower. Phoenix petal. Potato. Potato. Alright, we've got beds for almost everyone now. I don't know if they'll be able to fit in those. I may have to yoink a cot there, make space. Let's move that there. Not the schoolroom, satisfy a steer bib. Make sure the room is skewed. Skewed! One outer wall at least 3 blocks taller than the other. Skewed rooms do not require a roof. Split level floors on top and bottom also. Huh. That's interesting. That's the wonky design that I have chosen. It's getting late. I'd like to move. That's actually got enough space right there. We've got flowers and ice petal coming in. Ice petal is needed. Phoenix flowers also needed. Iron is needed. So, if we construct the wall 3 units higher, probably have to wait for tomorrow because it's getting dark. We need the ice petal and one more phoenix flower to make the medical bed. While I was advancing idle staff, why do we advance? Can we get more iron? Yes, we can. Stone, iron, and smoke pearl. We're going in. Try and get some more iron. And other materials. couple of my people are a little bit damaged. Lone Wolf will have to be quite careful. And Shadow Cloak to an allied position for 3 rounds. Shadow Cloak grants dodge 30 feet. Dodge! Nifty! Ouchie! Ouchie! Did not dodge. Time. 400. All right, Lone Wolf obviously is our beefiest of the beef. Medical bed. I don't have time to make a wonky room. Everyone's going to be going to bed shortly. We need more phoenix flower, not the ice petal. Damn it. Three of them need medical rest. Why on earth does Faye need medical rest? Oh, I guess she took a little bit of damage from the area effect spells. Lone Star Wolf had a big day. He's our ass kicker. Let's speed things up. Everyone's sleeping except me. Welcome to Lens's Frontistery. Frontistery of the Fantastique. Alright, we have enough phoenix flower. We can now make the medical bed. And the gruel pot. Which just sounds delightful. Will speed me up again. Me? Why aren't you building stuff? I'm picking stuff up. I take my responsibilities very, very seriously as the headmaster of Lens's Frontistery of the Fantastique. Everyone will be waking up shortly. He is going to need to still have a lay down. He's only at 55, 55% of his full health, so. We need a light in that room as well. Faye now prefers sharing a bedroom with Fat Body. Fat Body now prefers sharing a bedroom with Faye. All I can say is, you know, school, romance, it just blossoms. Lots of small carcasses and viscera down there that Faye is harvesting. That's, I guess. Ah, and Lone Wolf is healing up. What we can do now is... Where is it? How do we... The gruel pot is almost finished. And now we will build. It won't allow me to build Wonky. I'm supposed to build Wonky. That's not fair. That wasn't what it said before. That's irksome. We need to craft gutberry soup. There we go. Making some gutberry soup. I'm sure it'll be delicious. Okay, now it's, see there, now it's back. Satisfy austere bedroom. The bleep. Make sure the room is skewed. The outer wall at least 3 blocks taller than the other. They do not require a roof. A split level floors on top or bottom will work. I'm not sure I understand what the hell that is. Split level floors. So So, split level floor. Like that? And then we remove that? I'm guessing. And that's all it is. Satisfy scullery keywords. Make sure the room is skewed. Wow, I just should not have set this up so that it was skewed. Satisfy must not have any research or crafting stations, any beds. Oh, that's annoying. More requirements than the version I was making the other day. Now I feel like I'd like to start over. If this skewed thing doesn't work, I will be starting over again. I don't get skewed credit for this because this is a 2-level floor here, either above or below, it says. I'm paying the terrible price for trying something different. Is it going to be skewed? That's it. That's what's required for skewed. Okay. It is what it is, as the saying goes. It was 3, right? It had to be 3 different. Scullery. It has to be skewed. It just blows my tiny little mind. I can't stand that. Is I can't do that. I can't deal with that. My brain is not going to allow me to make any sort of progress on it. Basic. The wonky wow, is that just an incredible pain in the ass. To require the rooms not be level and everything. It's just awful. What do we want to call this one? I have to come up with another name now. The Lens School of the Arcane. That'll do. We're going to have let me make sure I like we have lightning, we have water, and we have earth. I was not impressed with the lightning, I have to say. You can have nature and fire. It's pretty straightforward. Earth wasn't bad. That's good. She's got a little bit of darkness. We'll go Isadora. Stone. No, stone and then fire, I think. All right, and this is going to be, obviously, Wolf. Fat Body. And Faye. Pause. Bell the Fog. Sanctify the Monofont, forcing the fog. Oh, we don't have Gutberry's wood students. So it's going to be Repel the Fog. She'll be the font steward. The name is Lens, not Caroline. Easy to get me confused. I know. I mostly am confused myself. Alright. Chopping a tree. Mining a rock. Harvesting some gutberries. We will then, in addition, because we know we're going to need them, more stones. Everyone go. Somebody hunt the dire rat. Okay, you want to get that? Thank you. Alright, who's idle? That ought to keep people busy for a little while. A lot more wood. Two entrances to a first things first, because if we weren't brewing first things first, that wouldn't make any damn sense. I liked it better the way where it was. It wasn't actually bad. We wanted there either. We want a damn door. There we go. Try that again. This time for sure, we know what we want. That'll be fine. And we're going to need walls. We are going to need a spiral staircase. That didn't quite work. That's what I hope. Looks like it's building correctly. Maybe? everybody seems to be doing stuff, which is ideal. Giblets out there. Phoenix Kiss, let's send that off. Hey there, Lone Star Wolf. We're also going to need some of the icy flower stuff eventually. Where's that? I don't see any of that yet. That could be an issue. Oh, all the way out there, huh? I did start over, yes. One of the requirements made me want to bang my head against things. And not in a good way. You couldn't enclose a room that wasn't skewed, so you had to have a 3-high break and waste a bunch of space, and no, that was just not fun, so I changed. Yeah, I would say banged my head a little bit more than usual. Let's see, Fat Body, Lone Wolf. Huh, look at that. I wonder where I got that from. No idea where I might have got that from. It was not what I was expecting. I knew that you can build with wonkiness. And so I enabled wonkiness. I didn't realize it was going to require wonkiness of that. Well, you're Lone Star Wolf, unless your middle name is Star. It's not you. It's just an amazing replica. Earth armor. Oh, it's got to be on me, does it? Well, then instead we'll just smash people. Dead. Growth. Action applies thorns. Swirling vines. Ooh. And ooh. Fireball? Lone Wolf IGN. Everyone tries these. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. We're gonna smash him and finish him. Good work. Okay, so we need a medical bed, and we're going to need more iron for the gruel pot as well. If we could just get... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, makes perfect sense to me. Much to my surprise, about 5 minutes after the Guild Wars 2 servers went live, I could not get one of my names. Oh, that's not worth it. Unbelievably, the name Spongo had been taken. Now, I have since learned that Spongo is a German word, an insult. It is a portmanteau word of spastisch and mongo. So, spastic mongoloid. So I'm Spongo Smallberries instead. I'm going to need 4 cots. Don't have the resources. You're not going to let me just, like... I need more wood. Somebody want to chop this down, please? And chop that down, please. You could all get back to work now. That would be nifty. Alright, we have idle staff again. We do not want idle staff at any time. More choppy. Furniture, more cots? Nope, we've got wood coming. Everybody's chopping a little bit of wood. There we go. We'll have beds for everyone soon. It is an austere bedroom. Well, we can have another battle for more iron. I think, however... You want Lone Wolf in front because he can armor himself up. So we're putting you in harm's way. You're the tank. First up, we earth armor ourselves up. Nice work, Alistair. How about a fireball right in your ugly face? I hate to waste it on a bug like that. Let's see, how much is that for 4 turns? I don't know. I'm going to pass. Took a little bit of damage, but it's okay. You got this. And now, Lone Wolf smash. Excellent work. Fat Body took a little bit of damage. Lone Wolf took a little bit of damage. But really, excellent work. Okay, he is making the beds. Quite literally making the beds. We need somebody to bring back a little bit more ice flour. can also make a gruel pot. Hey, I clicked on pause. We can make a delicious gruel pot. All right. I know everyone wants a nice, tasty meal of gruel. Do we have? We would like to have some lighting in here. And some lighting in here. And actually, I think we want to move the gruel pot. So we'll cancel the assembly and rebuild the gruel pot. There, and then when we get the ice pedal, we'll make the medical bed there. When I was a kid, my mother decided she was tired of making the beds in the house every day. So she decided that my two brothers and I should start making our beds. 2 days it lasted before she gave up because the beds weren't made to her rigorous standards. Beds for everyone thereafter. Oh, we didn't need that there. God, I am so anal attentive about that. Okay, move it up against the wall. My mom famously, one time, my dad's sleeping in on a Saturday, gets up, goes to the bathroom, takes a leak. The bed is made by the time he gets back. Idle staff. Why? Why is the staff idle? Okay. Looks like Faye is doing on something. Doing on something? Was that English? Was that M English? Never saw the need to make beds. No one will see it. I don't. Make my bed. Never have. You know, if people are coming over, I'll tidy it up. I'll throw the sheets back in place. I'll put, comforter over the whole thing to disguise the general disarray. But I'm not really going to sweat it. All right, we have a scullery. And we can make the medical bed. Hold on. Right next to the pot of gruel. There's no danger of anything contagious spreading between our patients and the pot of gruel, is there? Assemble gruel pot. We have got gut berries and need to make gut berries. How can we not have gut berries? I've given people... Look, Faye's carrying gut berries as we speak. I have the worst students in the world. Except Lone Star Wolf, obviously. It's doing great. Right, now we can make some gut berries. Harvest a void shroom. Where is the void shroom? A void shroom. That's a sun shadow nut. How the hell did a sun shadow nut get up there? I haven't harvested any of those. Sorry. Use a build tool to build a wall torch. I already done that twice. What are you talking about? How many is a well lit? Okay. What we'll do, we'll move one and then build another one. And hopefully this will make a well-lit room. Alright, the medical bed. Alright, moving the wall torch was sufficient. Quiet down there. Well, sooner or later we're going to need smoke. What else is there we can make? We need smoke stick. And smoke reed, presumably. Okay. Let's get a couple of them so we can get some storage. I can hear Lone Star Wolf. What is a well-lit room? What? Why do we not have a well-lit room? Why do we have a freaking idle staff now? Trying to figure out where I want this. Well, I think at the foot of... As soon as these guys move so I can see. The fog is advancing. We have a schoolroom. Still don't have a well lit room. Okay, I wanted to build a chest. At the foot of the bed. Build a scullery. It must not have any beds. We'll move the bed later. Create a well-lit room. Add torches. A room's lighting is determined by placing windows, torches, or other light sources. The lighting view provides a quick way. Okay, let's try the lighting. That's lit! How is that not lit? It's 27% lit? They've got... But no windows yet? Couple of gutberry planters. I think I would actually like to move that chest a little bit closer if I can. That should be right up against it. Lighting, teaching, crafting, furniture. What are we short on? Stone. We need more stone. All right. Cool. fog is advancing. It's going to be dark. Everyone's going off to bed soon. People are laying down. Yep, everybody's laying down except me. I'm the one who just works tirelessly to help all these people with their problems. Sometimes I just don't feel that appreciated. I hate to say that. I hate to say it because it's true. We don't have enough stone. So I'm out there wailing away on the rocks while everyone else is just sleeping. I'm going to pause for a sec. I'm going to AFK. I'm going to come back with more hot coffee. I tell you, these ungrateful kids just don't appreciate the hard work. Time is flying. Everyone's sleeping. Ugh. Working tirelessly. A couple of one of them's up. All right, they're all up. Let's see if we now have enough stuff. Actually. Build the door first. Oh, those are just walls, Lens. We will need a door between our two rooms, however. Oh, my brain completely froze up for a minute. Cannot recommend. Needs one more. Yep, needs one more. All right, go, guys, go. All right, let's see. Faye now prefers eating in a room with Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf prefers recreating in a room with Faye. Uh-huh. Sorry. I think I want to build another floor on top of this. So we go with flooring. Stone. I'm gonna need more wood. What's that mean? Need stone, doesn't it? Need stone. Floors need stone and wood. I think we need it. Yeah, we need more stone. More stone. All right, everyone get to work. Sick bed upstairs, or maybe move the gruel pot upstairs. I've got enough stuff to Alright. It doesn't happen very often. I appreciate it. I think we can move the gruel pot upstairs. And build the chest up there. There'll be a scullery, and then eventually, hopefully, a dining room. Make a roof, but we don't need a roof until we need a roof. You quote. No, I don't want to. You could. Trying to figure out how we can build. We build on top of the existing spiral staircase. Take it up higher? We can. Theoretically, they should create the scullery. Scullery! Alright, what else are we looking at here? A wand. Oh, assemble a wand shape. Okay. Sinew. We need more sinew. Somebody want to kill this fat rat? Am I getting into the super cold weather over the weekend? No, I don't think so. Not here in the Bay Area. I know there's a big cold storm hitting much of the U.S. But there may be a couple of days a year where at night, in the middle of the night, we'll crack freezing. We've been in the 30s a couple of times this year. We have idle staff. Can't have that. Lone Wolf, why are you waiting? You're just waiting. Let's see. Teaching. That's a learning stone. Crafting, arcane secretary, wand shape. We need a wand shaper. Going to in the teens here for loads for a few days. Yeah, those are numbers that I understand intellectually, but don't actually understand. I've been outside in 30-degree weather a couple of times in my life. And that's it. Okay, why do we have idle staff? We do not have a need for idle staff. We need... Come on, guys. Idle hands are the devil's playthings. Didn't you get the memo? Gotta get closer wood. Pardon the phrasing. Over here. Sooner or later, we're going to need that Phoenix's Kissed. And the Ice Blossom, too. See any. Everybody's chopping wood. Except me. I'm just floating around. guys. Idle staff. Come on. I need smoke reed sooner or later. I need wormwood. Everybody working now? That's a dimly lit room. Why is that a dimly lit? I can understand that one's a dimly lit room. Come on, seriously. Are we missing wood or stone? Just mark some more stuff for chopping and mining and go faster. Must go faster. Craft a wand at the wand shaper. Add a wand. How about Faye has reached level 4. Congratulations, Faye. Well done. Proud of you. You're going to need to, I think, have a little bit of combat about now, though. Let's see. Gutberry soup times 4. Smoke stick, iron, wood, and mandrake root. Recommended. Mage level 3. Stone, iron, and iron. Let's try something different. These are these stone. Ooh, level 7 and level 5. I have faith in my crew. Scouting. Recon. Swap terrain of 2 allied combat styles. I don't think I ever even noticed these were there. Choose an enemy and a neutral skill on that enemy. Okay, those are the costs you have to have. Alum broth. Oblivion. To replace the terrain in all allied combat styles with a mono. Okay. I'd never even noticed those were there before. Now for a shame. I'm over it, but, you know, I felt shame briefly. Gonna finish that roof there would be nice. We have a workshop. Everybody's getting ready for the fight. Snow and ice. What do they got? Cleansed. Prevents and removes any combat status effects in this combat. Incoming dark attacks deal twice the damage. So, Lone Wolf, why don't you go ahead and armor up? Ha-ha! I'm going to set up your character on a hot date. He and Faye have been getting along great. So far. I don't want to jinx things. Alright, I'm giving you the counterattack ability. So when they do stupid things like attack you, you get to WTF cone them. Like that. Alright, that position is inspired. You both got buffed. Have a little fire scarecrow. Nice crit. Cannot afford the mana cost. Oh. Did they do like a mana drain on us? Because we have no mana. Fireball to finish. Lone Wolf, you took a little damage, but, you know, you're tough. That needs a light as well. Congratulations, Lone Wolf, you've reached level 4. You're having a little laydown because, you know... Oh, no, not that much. That much. He just had a little laydown. He's fine now. We haven't created an Arcane secretary yet. It didn't tell me to. We'll put it up here, I think. In our workshop. Wondering why we weren't getting any research. We didn't have an Arcane secretary. Everyone's going to be going to bed soon. Let's make sure we have any closer gut berries. I want to make sure we have enough gut berries. We do have the gut berry planter that should be providing enough food needs. Alright, people are picking up goodies from our stunning victory. Pantry down. Pantry broken must be fully repaired to use or disintegrate. There. It is being repaired. And we'll be able to move that upstairs in here with our gruel pot. Well, we need research. Put stuff here. Dancing the night away, and that gives us the enchantophone, so entertainment for our ladies and gentlemen. Rustic gourmet. Critical care, that's the medical bed. Death's domain, don't need that yet. Not dead yet. Think I'll go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. All we need. Well, let's go. That. It is nighttime. People are going to bed soon. The fog is advancing. Idle staff. Oh my goodness. Who's doing nothing? We can't afford to have nobody doing nothing. Let us really quickly change our priority. Research. I'm working on some research. A void shroom has appeared. Where's the void shroom? Where is it? No, that's the bed. There's the void shroom. Nope, we want to harvest that pronto. Alright, we got it. Another void shroom. Looks like fat body's on that one. On is drained 3. Fat body's reached level 4. Congratulations, fat body. We'll be going to bed quite early. Quite soon, I should say. Putting stuff into storage. Very nice. Oh, she's working on fixing the pantry. Everyone's just doing their chores. Lone Wolf's the first one in bed. He does know the importance of a good night's sleep. So here's Lone Wolf. He does prefer recreating in a room with Faye, and Faye likes recreating in a room with him. So you asked about setting you up. I don't know. I think the magic school magic is working. I don't want to say it's an unmade bed. Let's call it an undermade bed. We have to craft a wand, and then we have to perform the summon initiate ritual. That'll be the first thing tomorrow. We'll go ahead and just put everything into fast mode. I am researching like a maniac. A maniac. We're now into day 3. We'll be first up. I think it's going to be Fat Body. Fat Body tends to be an early riser. We have researched dancing the night away. We can now make an entertainment device. which isn't quite as naughty as it might sound. Nope, Faye was the first one up today. Oh, Fat Body sleeping in today. All right, we need the summon initiate. Faye seems to be the more welcoming sort. We'll put Faye on it. Empty summoning queue. Add to the queue. Must be staff. And a nature wand. I think we would like a healer of some sort. Well, Faye is theoretically that. Let's go with... water. I don't know the water skills. Not seeing any nice Healy skills, you know? Let's go with a water. Let's go with that. Missing ingredients, a water wand. Oh, that's right. What kind of wand did we add? I don't even remember what kind of wand we added. Did we make a fire wand? I don't even remember. I do not remember what kind of wand. Because I'm a user. So, not a fire. Select a tier 1 wand for summoning. We do have an earth wand. Is the only wand we have. We also have that's the only wand we have. So yeah, earth. Why is it missing? It says by 2. Why does it need 2? It didn't say it needed 2. Oh, we have 2 of them. That's why. There we go. 1. And then we have to repel the fog. Summon initiate ritual cannot begin. We're missing an earth wand. Why are we missing an earth wand? Did we not? Hold on. Hold on. Just hold on. We crafted a wand. What did we craft? The earth wand is the only thing we've crafted. So if we have an earth wand, it says we have 1 of 1. Lone Wolf prefers eating in a room with Fat Body, and Fat Body prefers eating in a room with Lone Wolf. It's nice you guys are getting along. There's 2 idle staffs. I don't... Well, let's start with a little high-impact team building. How about that? Okay, Faye is unavailable. She is in a ritual. Why should she be in a ritual if the ritual can't go on? We have 2 idle staff. have idle staff. Well, I would like more rooms available should I need them. We've already got this, you know, the spiral staircase in place, baby. I'm an initiative. It still says it can't begin. But I don't understand why. Oh, we also have to repel the fog. Let's do that. Can't do that because Faye, it says that she's in the ritual summoning, but she's not actually doing this. I do wish, as one of the things that I am not nuts about. Oh. It's unreachable? Why would it be unreachable? What's in there? Bunch of stuff. And in there, an earth wand. Why is it not reachable? Is it just sitting there? It is just sitting there. Move it to there? I didn't have this issue previously in the game where it didn't know what they were going on. I should probably create a couple of additional wands. Rain is coming in. Okay, she's going all the way down, is Faye. Pick up more of our loot. David, the pantry is finished. So we can move that. Cancel that ritual for now, and we will repel the fog. Come on, fat body, let's go. Places to go. Fogs to repel. %. It was briefly at 69, which is nice. Sorry. We pause. One student summoned must be staff. Earth initiate. Ingredients is an earth wand. It says we have one. It says it cannot begin because the earth wand is unreachable. Well, someone needs to move the earth wand that I clicked on. It's being moved, but by whom? Let's make sure that moving is a priority. That's Hall. Alright, that's Faye's super duper priority. And she's chopping down a tree. No research selected, we can fix that. Plain bed, yeah, we need the windows. If we're gonna get well-lit rooms, we're gonna need windows. Wormweed planter and sun shadow tree planter. Okay, let's see if Faye's doing what she's supposed to be doing. No, she's not. I guess she's listed as hauling, which is the priority I gave her. She's not hauling the thing that I want hauled. She's picking stuff up, which would normally be something I would be in favor of. Okay, who's not? I do wish you could do a bit more micromanagement with this game. I like the game a lot. The animations are incredible, the sounds are great. The ideas are good, but it's just... It's not really giving me... Say the Earth Wand is unreachable. Okay, the Earth Wand is unreachable. The Earth Wand is there. I have increased its priority to 5 to be moved. So anyone who's doing any moving, that should be the primary. When it was in the chest, it wasn't good for anything. Yeah. So my assumption is it has to be next to it. Ritual cannot begin. Summon initiate. It's unreachable. Do we have a definition of unreachable in the codex? My money's on no. If a bed is unreachable, it's often because the mage who sleeps there has been blocked. It means the pathing UI. It just seems like sometimes it gets in its own way. Ritual, deliver 1 Earth Wand. Haul. Why is nobody then actually hauling it? Priority 5. How about that? Is that gonna make any difference? We have 3 idle staff still. God damn it. The inability to micromanage is frustrating. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, and that just drives me fucking crazy. And she's going all the way down. I honestly don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do to make that work. I have an Earth Wand. It says it's being moved, but no one's actually moving it. As Despite the fact that in both places I've given it a priority of 5. I've made Faye in having the priority of hauling, so moving stuff. I didn't have this trouble the first time I tried. Waiting on resources for wood and stone. Really? Night will be falling relatively soon. I honest to God have no idea how I'm supposed to do that. It really wasn't a problem this time. We have one Earth. My options are to cancel, move, or to store. Void Shroom has appeared. Where is it? There. Alright, somebody's got to get that. Fog is advancing. It's just the frustrations with the game are very real. And she's just standing there. She has a priority for hauling. And that is just really not a helpful piece of information. Deliver one Earth Wand. All. But no one is moving it. It's right there. But no one is moving it. I have a fucking idea. Maybe if I store it. I don't know. I mean, who's idle? It's driving me crazy. She's not in a ritual. She's not doing anything. You know, guys, I'm just being frustrated right now. God, I want to like this game. I really, really do. But you'll see similar things in a lot of simulation where you know that there's something you need to get done. And this one doesn't allow for the degree of micromanagement to make sure that thing gets done. And the instructions, like this, are just not fucking clear. I had no problem with it last time. This time it doesn't want to work. Perform a ritual, student summoner, find the stone. To craft a wand, start a wand order with a wand shaper. Staff will gather ingredients and use nature to craft a wand. I already have the wand. We have the earth wand. Craft that. Crafting details. I don't know, guys. I want to love this game. There's so much I like about it. But the frustrations are real, and I don't know how to, unfuck things. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. The frustration is not doing me any good. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time. Tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? I'm not sure what I'll be playing. I can't imagine I'll be playing this. This is right now. It's just so frustrating because I hate it when I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But I'm gonna call it here. Again, thank you as always, guys, for hanging out. Sorry we're ending on a bit of a sour note. Sour old man. Regardless, I will be back tomorrow. Again, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. Back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Again, sorry that this seems to have been a pretty fruitless stream. I can't imagine I'll feel like playing this again tomorrow because I'm not making any progress right now. So, something else. Anyway, thanks again. I hope the rest of your Thursday goes reasonably well and that your Friday goes quickly so you can get on to a kick-ass weekend because you deserve it. Back tomorrow. Take care and ciao for now. Bye, guys.